Yo, what is good, my anime people? What is good, yo? Guys and ladies and gentlemen. No, um, Dr. Stone is in the building, and to be fair, I honestly think this show is going to do amazing stuff towards the end of it. Not only have they really given a lot more depth to Gene, the character who's like the most con artist-esque character, but now it's looking like we should be able to get a lot more information about not only how things are going to start to turn out at the end of the day, but how people are going to truly get hit by things they might never expect in the stone world, especially the side of this guy who pretty much makes everybody think it's impossible, right? Like he himself is making everybody on his side be in a much worse position. And that's not even just like my opinion. It's actual facts because at this point they should have not been ridiculously surprised by, or this girl shouldn't have been ridiculously surprised by what's capable of, this time, but because of the person leading them, it definitely is a shock, right? Like, how is this possible? How is any of this supposed to be happening when in the stone world we're not supposed to have any of this stuff? Like that is the first real big thought going through her head, especially when she's asking for measurements and all this different small stuff that, regardless if it's true or not, you at least got to hear the voice of, the person you idolized. And that was all thanks to uh, the person that you're supposed to hate the most, the person that you're supposed to literally be ready to take out at any given moment as of right now was the same person who has brought life to your overall love and the things that he can bring on top of what he's already brought is something to be terrified of. And I can understand why the person fighting him would want such whatchamacallit on his side, would want such ways to help him get, like keep the morality of the stone world alive, but having someone as scientifical as Psyche, you really can't do that, right? Like that's not all that possible anymore because he's around, because he has a way with words, and he can also not just say the stuff but bring it to life, which is also the most deadliest part about this stone war in general, is who can bring the most stuff alive and actually put out some decently scary, uh, fighting stuff. Like, for instance, if he could have all the material to make guns, this guy who's running the other kingdom is nothing then, All of a sudden, you're just fighting some overly powerful man like with guns, so it's already one thing that they have katanas and stuff like that. So really interested in seeing what they're going to do overall because, like I said, there's a lot that's came with the knowledge that they have, but to know that things are probably going to escalate and get crazier within time, that's something else I'm very interested in seeing and how they're going to play out because honestly, I don't know what is going to happen with this Stone War, and I honestly can't tell who is going to be able to not only like handle and deal with this, but have it to a point where no one else has to, worry about that stuff again. But unfortunately, it doesn't feel like that's going to be um, talked upon, right? Like it looks like everything's just gonna go as is, and whatever happens, happens at this point. So definitely let me know what you're thinking about Stone War. Overall, this show is getting ridiculously hyped more and more, so I hope you guys are enjoying. If not, let me know why, or if you dropped it from the first season, also let me know. So that being said, everybody, have an amazing day, night, evening, whatever the case may be when you're watching this. I am your boy, the Anime G, and I will definitely talk to you sooner than later. Peace.